Hello, welcome to this new episode of our podcast. Today we have a topic you might remember from math or statistics, but that also shows up in everyday life, the histogram.
Hello, listeners. Yes, don't be scared by the word. It sounds complicated, but believe me, it isn't. Let's tell it as if we were having a coffee.
Good morning, of course. The best we are going to discover what is for and how it is done because all due in the sounds academics. The histograms are everywhere. Tell us you. Alejandra, what is the histogram?
Well, let us start with the basics. A histogram is a bar chart that shows how data is distributed.
This isn't just any bar chart. The difference is that here they are grouped into intervals or ranges.
Exactly. Imagine we have the age of a group of people. Instead of showing each age separately, the histogram groups from the 10 to 15 years old, from 16 to 20, and so on.
So we can see in which intervals there are more people. That gives us clear picture of where the data is concentrated. But Edwin tell us a little bit what is the useful for.
Sure, colleagues and listeners, it's useful for detecting patterns. For example, in a school, a teacher can use a histogram to see how their students did on an exam.
If the majority is the range of 3 to 4 out of 5, it means that the class is done well. But if the histogram is very dispersed, we need to review what happened.
Also in business, in healthcare, in economics, basically anywhere numbers are involved and you want to understand their behavior. Sergio, how do you build an histogram?
Let's see, step by step to make it clear. First, the data is collected and organized. Then it is divided into intervals or class. Next, we count how many data points fall into each interval. And finally, we draw bars that are touching each outer, showing the frequency.
And I repeat, Sergio, the bars must be joined because we are representing a continuum.
Exactly. These aren't separate categories like apple or pear in our chart. Here it is a sequence of numbers.
We have already explained a bit to our listeners about the histogram, and we can conclude that the histogram is basically a mirror that shows how the day are distributed.
It allows you to make informed decisions to know whether the data shows concentration, dispersion, or even outliers.
The conclusions is an event talk. It comes from statistics. It is actually very common from school, grades to sales, analytics, or health studies.
So next time you have a bunch of numbers and don't know what to do, think about the histogram.